Hello friends, Marco's here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, I would have had a heart attack on my own last night, and nobody would have been there to call 911. But fortunately, it wasn't a heart attack. It was just too much hot sauce on the wings. It just had a little heartburn. But seriously though, wow. I feel like I played 4 quarters of football last night, man. I feel like I've just been beat down, punched, kicked, everything, scratched. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. We got some breaks for once that we normally don't get. And I look back and I say, our team is not quite there, but defense played good at times, played real good at times. Did enough to win. Offense, we were running the ball. The offense was looking good there. Worried about Tyron Smith hurting his knee. I'm worried about Anthony Hitchens. That didn't look good when he went off on the field, the way he was walking. And he is an underrated player by all means. But we had guys step in there that did a job. I know I have killed Jeff Heath and things and said he's not an every down starter, safety and all that, but he came through with a hell of a play in the end zone. But the thing that amazes me, that really, I'm sitting here reading this, that I'm almost in disbelief, is our hero, the punter. Our kicker is a hero, because what we're being told is that wasn't called in the huddle. It wasn't Jason Garrett said, okay, Chris, we're going to take a 4th and 11 and try and get the first down deep in our territory. That was the punter pulling a Serrano move. Jason Garrett, help me now. I say F you. I'll do it myself. Chris Jones saw the open space in there. They practice this, in practice, that they say, hey, if you see that gap, you see only one guy over there on the outside where we got 2 men, 2 gunners over there. They can take that guy out. And if you see a whole lot of green, a whole lot of daylight over there, then you can do the fake punt, cut inside, and go. Chris Jones saw it. Said, hey, I'm going to go for it. Boom. And got 24 yards. That's the thing about football. It's not always the best team that wins. Sometimes it's just the way the ball bounces. It's a break here and a break there. And that's how that game was for the Cowboys. Cowboys were up 10-0. All of a sudden the Raiders start coming back. And this play was truly a game changer, a momentum changer, because the Raiders were feeling good about themselves. They had tied the score. They had stopped us on defense, knowing we're about to get the ball back with some momentum. Man, this is great. The defenders, they're feeling good about themselves. They're going out there, grabbing some Gatorade, get ready to catch some air and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, what happened? What? Defense. You're like, what? Wait a minute, we just got off the damn field. What happened? And they're not ready, so they get back out on the field. That's why I always say that turnovers are king in the NFL. It changes the momentum. It knocks the crowd out. It gets the defensive players, confused and coming back out when they're not expecting. And that was truly one of those. And there were so many things that happened last night that the stars had to line up for the Cowboys to get that win. You just think about on that measurement on 4th down. What if that line had been just a little bit crooked, just a little bit, and that chain was just a hair more one way? What if the spot had been a nickel with back? What if that card wasn't folded over? We didn't get that first down. We're giving up the ball deep in our territory. That game would have been lost. Or how about Derek Carr trying to make a play, trying to put the team on his back. You feel bad for a guy that loses a game that way, stretching for the end zone and letting the ball go. What if that ball had bounced, instead of out of bounds, bounced inbounds, and a Raider fell on it? It's moments like that that make a difference in a season. And I hate to use the New York stinking Giants, but I think back to that year for them that was magical, because week after week there were plays like that over and over and over again, that just one of them, had they gone the other way, they would have lost a game. And had they lost one game, just one game, they would have never made the playoffs, and have gone through that run to face a 17-0 New England Patriots team and beat them. That's football. It's completely unpredictable. Now we're 8-6. We still have a fighting chance. I don't know if we're going to make it, but the way things are going, if they do, you got an opportunity. Sometimes the stars just align, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, I'm still exhausted. That game wore me out, but hey, I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next one. I just want to say one last thing. For all those people who gave up on the team a couple games ago, said, I'm done watching the Cowboys stink and all that, you're missing out. I don't know if we make the playoffs or not, but to me, the last 3 weeks have been playoff games, because you lose, you're out. And you are literally sitting on the edge of your seat. And I'm going to be that way next week, and hopefully going into the last week, we still have an opportunity. Just have to wait and see what happens. So as always, friends, I want to thank everybody who joined in last night for the live stream. We had almost 3,000 people on in the fourth quarter. I'm just amazed and thankful, grateful, everything you can think of. Wow. Thank everybody for all the support for the Jobu Sports Report. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day, and it's so much nicer going into work when you've got a victory. I'll see you soon.